We are live. Dubs in the chat. Dubs in the chat. On time stream. On time. On time. Let's go. Win, 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 win. Microphone. This episode is brought to you by Doyle. 100% juice. No sugar added. This episode of the Philly Phil Twitch show is sponsored by viewers like you and your Cash App donations. Donate $1, support the cause.
I'm a single mom.
Single mom mentality. Single mom mentality exposed from Hinge to Puerto Rico.
I'm a single mom who works 2 jobs and also goes to college. I'll be 33 years old next month. I have 2 kids. They're older. Those who know, I make my videos about being a single mom, dating, work. My daughter is turning 16, and today is one of my last appointments to go see her venue for her party.
So her daughter is 16 and she is 33. So she had her daughter at 17.
I'm going to be traveling more this summer and just being outside.
Her daughter is legal age in PA. I could holler at her daughter if I wanted to. Legally.
Come with me as a single mom who's going out with her single mom friends tonight. I love my 30s because I know exactly what I want and I've grown so much and I've learned so much. I just asked a guy for his number for the first time ever. Our first date was spontaneous and it was a trip, and that's what I love. That's my type of person. You're not gonna get stepdad. They're my kids. You're not gonna ever meet them. They're my priority. I date for me and for personal reasons, just to have fun.
So she just wants to have fun. And she's making TikTok videos that will be on the internet forever. And her daughter is 16. She probably already seen all her videos.
If the Colonel saw the...
Doyle. You know what they say about pineapple juice.
Because now that my kids are older, I get to live a little. I don't want anything serious. I just want to date and get to know people. I'm going to Puerto Rico with a guy on Hinge. I'm that girl who would love to be submissive, but like, you men give us no reason to be submissive. Even though I have children, I am a single mom. I'm doing much better off than those guys who don't even have kids. I've been in and out of court for 10 years now, so I know it like the back of my hand. The girl is tired. I won full custody of my daughter 10 years ago, and her father just keeps taking me to court, and it's just so annoying at this point.
Of course.
So he's taking you to court because he wants to see his children. Oh, let's get online and bash a father for wanting to see his children. Oh, heaven forbid a father wants to see the kids that he made.
How dare that guy try to go to court to see his children? How dare he? Oh my god, he's such a misogynist.
Beat him to the punch. Now you're single mom. Now you're single mom.
There's nothing more humbling in life than when you realize that the guy that you've been tripping over.
Oh, an Asian girl. She's not cute enough for me to remember. I'm probably going to forget her face. But I will know that there was an Asian in this.
Is actually ugly.
I'm really sick of getting cheated on, so next time I get into a relationship, I'm gonna run that shit like...
Really sick of getting cheated on. Well then, if you're sick of getting cheated on, find some obese, you know what I'm saying, nerd that's in his basement on a computer, you know what I'm saying, doing nerd stuff. Find that guy who no woman wants, and you be the woman that he sleeps with. And he'll be exclusive to you because he has no options. But since we all want the 1% man who's totally crushing it out there, just get used to being cheated on.
TSA, like airport security. When he gets off work, he comes home and he's like, laptops, iPads, all electronics in the fucking containers for screening.
And you now, if you want to date her, you have to deal with all of these. With her being insecure just because her previous boyfriend...
So you come home from work and then, what she's saying, you work at the airport security. Let's just go with that. You work at airport security. You do airport security all day, and then as soon as you come home, you have to face airport security from your wife, is what I just got from that.
Cheated on her.
Easiest way to cut a man off of your life and tell all my girlfriends this is when he does something that you don't like, ask yourself, would my future husband do this? Is that something my future husband would do? It's where once you get into that mindset,
If that's the man who marries you in the future, then he is your future husband. She said, "Oh, if it's my future husband, like you talking about some imaginary, untangible guy. The man that's in front of you is the most likely person to propose to you. So most likely that makes him the most likely future husband."
Paying people off, so easy.
That's why she's still single, because she's looking for the perfect guy. Because in her head, her future husband wouldn't do anything wrong, anything. He would be perfect. So if you take her and you do the smallest wrong thing, she will leave.
Your future husband is the current dude you're dating, not some imaginary, oh, what if scenario.
We no longer want to look filled. We no longer want.
She looks like Saw. She looks like the Saw doll. She had so much filler and plastic surgery. Her cheeks, she looks like a clown. Avoid women like this at all costs. I don't even care what she got to say.
To look fake, and
But ma'am, you do look fake.
I'm still glad we're moving past that because it was such a weird.
Like, we could tell. You look fake and we could tell. Your cheeks look like you stuck your face in a beehive and they just stung you up and your face looks swollen. I've seen people who got stung by bees whose face looked less swollen.
And the last couple years.
Can somebody explain to me why it's so hard to go to a sports bar to find actual seating to possibly meet a man who's gonna buy me a drink? Let me.
Okay, explain to her. I guess I'm somebody. All those men are at the bar to get drunk and to watch sports. Those men go to a sports bar to get away from women. They're not at a regular bar. It's like, okay, regular women. But they're at a sports bar. They want to drink a beer. They probably had a rough day at work. They want to watch the game. That's all they want to do. They want to catch up on the game. They want to watch a good fight. I don't like sports. I'd be at the anime bar. You know what I'm saying? When they start making anime bars, when they drop in new animes that you got to pay for, yeah, I'll get drunk and watch some anime. I don't really care for sports.
You know, my friend and I have gone to 3 different bars. Let me know why it's so difficult. At this point, should I go home?
When men are being told by women to date single mothers, what are they told? They're told to step up. Why would you have to step up? I prefer to not be with a woman who already has kids. Pardon me.
Date somebody with some other man's DNA. If I'm gonna date a single mother, then in nature, because that's what happens in nature. I'm not saying as in humanity and law, but in nature, if you're gonna date a single mother, you get rid of the other man's DNA and then you violently impregnate her in front of all the other lionesses. So in front of all of her other friends, you violently impregnate her, and then all her other friends get turned on, and then you impregnate her friends too.
Being with her, that is something I can do. And
That's the natural order.
not be bigoted. Again, I'm not saying you can't have a rewarding relationship with a single mother. I'm sure you can. But the problem is if I choose to not do that, that does not make me bigoted.
I'm sure that there are guys out there that met single mothers that were great. I'm sure they're out there. But what I'm telling you is,
If I'm gonna date a single mother, she gotta put her kids up for adoption. She gotta give her the baby father, full custody. It's like, all right, you know what I'm saying? That's from my past. You just take them kids. I'm just starting a whole new family.
you shouldn't date a single mother because there are so many problems with dating a single mother. Just think about these guys. She met that guy. She chose that guy to be in a relationship with him. Then she married that guy. Then she made a kid with that guy. And then she got divorced. So how many mistakes?
I wouldn't wish MILF puss on nobody. It's like drinking water and still being thirsty. I was effing on a MILF, and it's like the orgasm was never coming. It was always out of reach. It's like I'm doing the same thing I always do. You know what I'm saying? It's like it tricks your brain. It's like I'm drinking water, but like no matter how much water I drink, I'm still thirsty. It's like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, but I'm never going to get there. It's like I don't wish no MILF puss on nobody unless you got a C-section. You know what I'm saying? The only MILF is a C-section. So you got to have a C-section score to be a MILF. Because loose is not, wouldn't wish that on my enemy.
Can you make? Her past will predict.
If I was in jail for life, I wouldn't want to F a MILF.
Her future. I can see that she's not good at making decisions. So why would I want a woman like that? Second, her kid will always be a priority. Then it's the baby father, because he's more of a priority than you, because that's the guy that she had a kid with. Then it's her family. It's her family, so of course it's a bigger priority than you. Then it's the family dog. And then there's you.
Like, MILF is a corn category, like when you're childish, like when you're a kid, you know what I'm saying, going on a wed to spank one out. But in real life, when you actually get some MILF, it's not it.
Why would you want to be with a single mother? Why? Stop being seeps.
He's focusing on work right now. Doesn't want you. He says he's better making plans. Doesn't want you.
He's trying to connect right now, but he wants to see where he can go.
He's focusing on work right now because he's trying to build a future for his family. What was the other one?
It's great when we're together, but he never really texts when we're apart. Oh yeah, he doesn't want to.
Being over 40 is fun. Right now, my entire body hurts because I fell asleep on my left side instead of my
I was going to do them one by one, but I forgot already.
right. Also, I made
Forgot what they were
a
already.
glass of water before bed, so of course I was up multiple times in the night to go to the bathroom. Not to mention, I need my glasses when I drive. see. And to top it all off, I ate a piece of carrot cake.
What? So when the music is too loud, she can't see?
That's like everybody when they drive. They turn the thing down, turn the radio down, and they drink some Doyle.
That's a first for me, guys.
Ate last night, so naturally I'm up 3 pounds this morning and have horrible heartburn from the fucking cream cheese. But I'll stop complaining.
So I got stood up for a third date last week. Date I was pretty excited about, and I was really bummed about it. And I noticed I was being really mean to myself at first, like somehow it was my fault.
It was your fault.
I would stand her up too. She ain't cute enough for me to go on a date with.
Man, even if that guy wanted nothing serious with you, you chose that man. You chose that guy to go on dates. If that guy was just a player, if that guy didn't want anything serious, it just shows that you don't know how to choose a good guy. So of course it's your fault, ma'am. They never take accountability.
But then I remember the one phrase that has gotten me through every hard time I've ever encountered. It comes in the form of a question. Am I processing this in a way that serves me? Serves me.
Okay, so it's all about you. You're the victim. Does this serve me? But no accountability. Okay, we're just gonna skip.
Sounds like classic narcissism to spend it and make everything about you.
I am so tired of dating content on the internet. The only reason I make it is because it performs viciously well. But I don't give a fuck. I don't want to know how to get a guy. I don't care about black cat energy. I don't care about the old methods to get my ex back. I don't fucking care.
It's like we know every woman on earth doesn't care about how to get a guy. And we're quite simple. Do you know how to cook? Can you clean up behind yourself? A lot of women are mad at men. Oh, you gotta clean up behind men. There's pubic hair on the toilet seat, and he left the toilet seat up. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, can you clean up behind yourself? I get it. You don't want dirty men. I clean up behind myself. I'm OCD clean.
All I care about is how to get rich, how to buy property, how to have freedom for the love of God.
Yeah, it's true. Many women that are single, that can't get a man, you will see them on TikTok giving dating advice. And they do it just for the views, just for the money, because they don't actually know how to get a guy. That's why they're still single. It's so stupid.
You guys, this man swiped right on me. He did not remember me. A year and a half ago, we went on a date. He took me to a rooftop bar, kissed me at the end of the night, told me he wanted to plan another date, and I never heard from him again.
Yeah, because chads have a lot of options, and they don't really care about you. Man, maybe you're going for guys that are above you. They're out of your league. That's why they don't stay around. That's why they forget about you. They don't even remember you.
So when I saw him swipe right on me again,
So you as a woman, you couldn't get him to get down on one knee and marry you. Sounds like a L for a woman. You couldn't get a man to commit to you. Sounds like you're the L.
then I had to call him out. You know, we've been on a date before, right? And then lo and behold, not but 5 minutes later, I get a text message saying, this is awkward. Yes, this is awkward. Not only that, I remembered seeing his face in T. Now, normally I'd show you guys a screenshot, but T has this great feature where you cannot take screenshots in the app for safety reasons. But when I tell you he already had 4 red flags under him, no, I would not give him a second chance. Sorry.
But you were so bitter that you had to send him a message. If you didn't care at all about him, ma'am, you wouldn't even send him a message. You just showed that you care, and you were bitter.
Okay, let's talk about the equivalent of princess treatment for a guy. I would call this king treatment, and I'm pretty confident that every guy I've been in a real relationship with actually like a
Or Prince. Because Prince would be the equivalent.
freaking king. So in my opinion, here are 3 things I think men would consider king treatment.
Okay.
The first is
Prince treatment?
physical attention, meeting his physical needs regularly and
Yeah,
initiating them,
that's true.
keeping it exciting. The second is acts of service, like helping him run his errands, maybe get his car detailed, or like make him food, like just take care of your man.
It's so weird when I have to agree with women's advice. Yeah.
And then the third is making sure that his ego is boosted. Like, hype him up, let him know that he's killing it, let him know that you're proud to be with him and that like he's the only man for you.
Man, that's...
That don't matter to me because I don't believe it. Like nothing somebody says to me do I believe. If I just got off stage and I was like crushing it and someone was like, hey, you did a good job, I'd be like, what the F are you lying to me? What's your angle? I don't believe what people say to me.
It shouldn't be an ego boost. You should actually...
Hey, if somebody comes in, hey, you look handsome, I like that outfit you got on. It's a backstabbed compliment or whatever the term.
appreciate him. You should actually show that you respect him.
I don't believe it.
But you're not. You're only pretending to hype him up.
I just always think, who is it for if your boyfriend is right there? Like, it doesn't get to the point where you're like posing in a bikini and your boyfriend's taking the pictures of you. It's like, is this for Instagram? Because I don't know, it's
Yes, it's for sims. It's for attention. It's for likes and comments. That's it. If she says, oh, but I want my friends to see it, you can send the picture privately. You don't...
As soon as we get into a relationship, her Instagram better look modest. You know what I'm saying? All them bikini pics better turn into fully clothed pics. Them instead of taking a picture of the plate on the dinner date, it's the ninja who took her there and the plate. You know what I'm saying? It's here's my food and his food and he's in the picture. You know what I'm saying? Because we went on a date, not so magically I got rich overnight and I could afford this dinner. No, you got sponsored. They're sponsors. Show your sponsor.
You need to post it on Instagram. You want it to send to your family, you can send it privately. Oh, it's for you. Okay, then save it in your phone. You don't have to post it on Instagram. You can upload it somewhere in the cloud for safekeeping. And only you can see it. It's not for them. It's for attention and validation from other men. And when she does that because she wants to keep her options open. She doesn't really like you. She wants something better. She thinks that the grass is greener on the other side.
It's such a strange thing that's become so normalized.
It's a little bit of anything. I mean, unless there's a little bit of like, she doesn't need trying to impress the most is, well, it's taking photos, so what's the photo need to be taken for?
Yeah, if you're happy with your boyfriend, if you're really happy in that relationship, and he means a lot to you, and you...
I know, you need to take the photo for it. He was there. He was right there with you. A shared experience. He got those memories in the back of his brain just like you.
love him, you wouldn't feel the need to take pictures to post on Instagram for strangers.
It's very private collection.
But it's become so normalized that, let the...
Just because it's normalized doesn't mean it's right. All these women showing a booty hole on the Letters app don't mean it's acceptable. Do you? Do.
People replying like, oh, but I'm trying to get memories and stuff. Like I had a picture. Yeah, there was a picture of like 3 girls in bikinis and 3 guys.
There's a picture in it.
And people were defending it like, oh, they're allowed to have memories. Like,
Yeah, keep them on your phone, upload them to a cloud, to a private server somewhere where you keep them safe. The world doesn't need to see your pictures if it's only for yourself.
like what, a memory of you in a bikini. Like, but I don't think they're lying. I think that's just how normalized it's become. It's like, well, obviously if you go to the beach, you do a photo shoot.
Women chase you, right? So I can hopefully convince you that you should let me protect and provide for you and make your life easier for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Social media told y'all y'all the prize simply because y'all have a vagina. That's not true. It's not.
Stay-at-home moms. What do y'all's husbands do that allows y'all to stay at home?
Men are the prize. All women are chasing the 1% of men. If you're a regular ninja making 50 or less a year, you're not even visible.
I'm 7 weeks postpartum. I'm having to like start thinking about going back to work. Daycare in my area is almost the exact same as like me going back to work. So it only makes sense for me to stay at home, but also I can't afford to stay at home. Generally don't know how people are doing it nowadays. I made this account when I was 18 weeks pregnant in hopes that by the time my baby was here, I would hit 10K. I would start making a little bit of money. I feel like a lot of people talk about like getting to 10K, but it's actually really hard to make money on this app.
I would never in my life be that delusional. Hey, I'm gonna get on YouTube, I'm gonna get on Twitch, I'm gonna get on wherever. I'm gonna meet the goals before 3 days is up, and I'm gonna be making money before a month. I'm gonna reach whatever goals is. It's usually 10K followers and 40,000 hours of watch time, like whatever. Oh, I'm gonna hit them goals and be making money by tomorrow. I could never. Only women could afford to live in that land of delusion. Realistically, I don't know. Maybe it's a couple years grind. Maybe if I saw myself taking off. Maybe if I had like gone viral overnight. You know what I'm saying? 1 million views on it. Then maybe.
Videos, it's like
90% of the women that you see on TikTok,
I would think like that, but
they don't make enough money to live off of the video.
you don't think you're just gonna blow from the start.
Cash. That's it.
Saturday looks like as a single in her 30s girl with no children. I woke up at 10:15, hungover. I signed like 6 people. Took myself on a walk. Got some coffee. A little lavender from the new Starbucks spring line. Cleaned myself up.
I've been on these apps trying to make money for 10 years. Ain't made $1 yet. Ain't been monetized yet.
Who knows where the day's gonna take me? And now
Over
I'm going
10 years.
to go to Beer Olympics for the afternoon.
Beer Olympics. Such a lady, such a good catch. Why would any man want to date a woman like this? You can see clearly that her life is chaotic. Why would you want chaos in your life as a man? I thought men wanted peace, not chaos, not crazy. Stop being simps.
Then when I come back to her place, get changed, get ready to go to country night, do some line dancing to some live music. Brought the pup because again, who knows where the night's gonna take us? Because I have no responsibilities and no dependents besides the pup, so just gotta make sure he's good. And then tomorrow we'll wake up, gonna go to brunch with some girl.
Yeah, tomorrow you'll wake up and do it all over again. Such a catch, such a catch. We're just going to skip this video.
What is something you regret not saying to someone?
Sorry, I cheated on you. I did, and it didn't feel good, and I wouldn't do it again. I really hurt his feelings, and it was super selfish.
If you can go back in time, what would you have said?
I just wouldn't have done it because I didn't end up with that person. I wouldn't have stayed with the other person either. I just would have done it the right way. I call that other person my getaway car. I could have just gone away by like my 2 feet.
Why do you think you did it?
I didn't have the courage and the fortitude that I have now, and I didn't know myself that well. And
No, it's because in modern dating, it's all about them. They don't care or want to work on a relationship. If something goes wrong, at the first sign, they try to find an exit.
I was scared. I thought there was something better out there, and I wasn't ready to leave until I had the other thing, the getaway car.
What is the biggest lesson you've learned?
You have to do the work in therapy. You have to understand what things are your trick.
Why do you need a therapist to self-reflect, to understand that you need...
If you was from the 90s, you know, if you went to therapy, you crazy. The therapists nowadays, they pull that wool over you to try to make it seem, hey, therapy's cool, everybody needs therapy. Only a therapist would say that. In the 90s, if you went to therapy, you're crazy. End of discussion, end of story.
Something wrong. To understand that it's something wrong with you that you need to change.
But now my modern views, I'm starting to think, I think all women need therapy, or at least, you know what I'm saying, a therapeutic or a therapy evaluation. Like, hey, they passed therapy, this woman is actually sound reasonable for whatever the levels we could acceptable for society.
Why do you need another human to tell you that? Oh, because you have low IQ and you can't even self-reflect, that's why. So I think that 90% of women that go to therapy just go to therapy because they can self-reflect, because they can admit they have a problem, because they have low IQ.
When we first got married, there was good and there was bad. Big picture items we're on the same page about, like how to raise our children, the fact that we both, we're Jewish and we're Orthodox.
How to raise the children. We gotta spank them. I was spanked and I grew up just fine.
So we agree on everything having to do with that. But over the course of the
look, all the white girls exit. All the white girls exited left.
last few years, things have definitely become more difficult. I've been very disappointed with where we are now and where you are as far as everything, like where we are financially, where we are.
A good SSA whooping put the fear of God in you.
As a couple, where we are sexually, like I want to be pregnant yesterday. I ask him that all the time. I ask him, when are we having a baby, Michael? We can't afford one right now, unless I do something. So I'm constantly walking.
Yeah, so if you can't afford another child, what's wrong with that? Oh, let me get this straight. It's because you feel like you want another child. Even if you can't afford it, you don't care because you feel a certain way. That's why I don't care about what women feel. Just because you feel like something doesn't make it reality. Yeah, we're just going to skip this video because it's very stupid.
One day I was hanging out with my ex and he posted
I'm starting to not believe in feelings. Feelings are not real. I don't believe in them.
story of me and he wrote my feet and I thought that was the
Feelings are not tangible things.
cutest thing ever. I was over the moon because this guy would never like claim me. And I started blushing and stuff and I was like, who's on your close since this? Like, who's this for? And he said, just you. And I was so confused
I claim her. She a cute little Indian.
why it was just me. Later I found out that obviously because there were many people involved, but the fact that I thought that was cute, I was such a loser. Second, I like talking a lot, okay? I love speaking shit. But with this guy, he disliked me so much that if I ever had to tell a story, I would have to first pitch it to him in under a minute. Like I need to tell everything under a minute, and if it's interesting enough, then I
Okay. Like, yeah, that's pretty reasonable. If I was a guy and you're a chatter, and I'd be like, all right, tell me the 1 minute version before I go all in on this story that leads nowhere. Women are horrible storytellers.
You can see, we can all see, man, that you like to talk a lot. And I can see why a guy would find that annoying. But that's not even the problem, guys. Can you see how they jump through hoops for a guy they actually like? But they make you pay 10 times more with your money, attention, whatever, just because they don't like you as much as Chad. You have to take her to these restaurants, you have to take her on vacations, you have to do this, you have to do that. And Chad didn't even want to post pictures with her.
they would say the whole thing. And because I'm a fun person, I thought that was so hilarious at that time. Now look,
The more attractive he is, he can do whatever he wants, and the woman will just find it attractive.
look back, I'm like, that guy was not interested to know anything about me. Like, he didn't even want me to speak. And the last thing which I will never forgive myself for. So I used to look at like really attractive women and me being the cool girl, like I would send to him and say, oh my god, she's so pretty. Like, isn't she beautiful? Like, I'm trying to find out what he thinks. And he would reply and say, oh yeah, she's so beautiful. Like, people like us, we would never compare to her. This used to piss me off because I'm a confident person. Like, I don't like comparing myself to women. So the fact that a guy is putting me in a situation where I have to, like, if you think about downgrade yourself, don't add me into that mix. I hate it. I was done.
Guys, I can tell you so many stories when I was talking to women, and they would just come back to my place without me having to do anything. But I'm sure, in the future or in their past, they made some poor guy take them on dates, buy them flowers, do all this stuff for them, and maybe they didn't even sleep with them. And I would talk for an hour with them, and they would come over.
If she wants you, she'll choose you. Don't take them on dates. Don't do nothing. If she wants you.
If a husband isn't okay with his wife accepting gifts from her boss, is he insecure or justified? She shouldn't accept
Don't bring that ish in my house.
gifts from her
I'm with the husband.
boss if she's married. She shouldn't accept any gift from any man. She's married.
I get that. I received from my boss. I know you did not do that.
All right, well, go to your boss's house and go live with him. F is you talking about?
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I received these gifts from my boss. It is Valentine's Day. Hey, let me take.
Whoa, it's Valentine's Day and he gives you gifts. No, my guy, you shouldn't throw away the gifts. You should
I sent in a sexual harassment complaint to the store command.
force her, my guy. Stop being a simp.
There'd have been a sequel. There would have been a secret fraternizing with the employee letter sent anonymously the next day, which may or may not got you fired or your job under review, pal, buddy, old pal. Bucko.
He's cheating on you, my guy, with the boss. Stop being a simp.
It's me getting a gift from my boss. And what is wrong with it? You should appreciate it. I'm the one that's holding it down in this.
Now how she's arguing with him is a red flag. Oh, and there it goes. It just comes out. She's the one holding it down. Translates blackanese. She's the one paying the bills here. She's the one who has the majority of money, or majority income.
If you don't like it,
See, she doesn't respect him because she probably makes more money than him. This is the problem. She respects her boss. In her eyes, her boss is more of a man than you, my guy. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one.
So what do we learn? You gotta be really important in your girl's eyes, I guess. she can't respect you. I don't know. It's hard to articulate. It's like you gotta be like way above her. She has to be like infatuated with you. Like you have to be a boss. Like you have to be like the boss or like the CEO or like you have to own the company and she's like an employee. Like that's how much ahead of her like you have to be for her to admire you. And he was like an average, or he wasn't making enough, so he was actually below her. So that's why. That's what I was trying to articulate, but couldn't find the words or how I want to describe it. So I forgot today was a Twitch day, and I just been watching Chow Time videos willy nilly. So 2 of the videos is out. So we 50% down, but it wasn't nothing really good in them anyway. So she instantly regrets asking for a divorce and can't stop. ... I watched that. I wouldn't want to watch that on here. Wasn't nothing for me to pick apart. The next one, nobody likes humans. No one, humanity. No one looks human anymore. WTF is happening, which is about celebrities and plastic surgery. Yeah, they all look crazy. So 50-50. 2 videos. Liberal white woman. Hate almost will be our downfall. When man gave women equality, they panicked. 50-50. It's not flip a coin because it's predetermined. Which video do you think we're going with? When men gave women equality, they panicked. If you'd have picked that, you'd be right.
Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. Can be used for Master Daily.
Most men support women and equality. We do not support feminism. Risky what?
Yeah, it's about equality, all right. Yeah. It's time to approach a man and get for a date. How's it about equality if men have to still play traditional roles and women do not? It's not about equality. It's about oppression.
No, yeah, the exact thing that they always project that women are oppressed, women are oppressed. No, they want to oppress men.
Again, you have this all wrong.
They are trying to oppress us. I do feel it.
And I mean in relation to dynamics specifically.
Because like it's like we're weaker than men, so we need to oppress them so we could be on their level or be above them. It's like we're in a foot race. Women and men are in a foot race. Oh, the women are like, oh, we got an unfair advantage. We need to cut off all men's legs from the knees down so we can win this foot race.
Men and women are different. A tsunami and an earthquake are 2 forces of nature. That is undeniable. They are equal in their ability to destruct. But they are different. They are equal, but they are different. Women don't want to be treated like men, the same as men don't want to be treated like women, because it's emasculating. Would you prefer that I start opening doors for you and buying you flowers and sweet little treat?
I don't mind it.
Eats and stuff like that, telling you how pretty you are? Or would you rather I open the door when you come home from a long day of work in black lingerie? It is okay.
Both can be true.
Men and women.
I was dating a nurse, and she had good nurse money. Ooh, good medical money. I was a brokey. She picked me up in her car, ride me around, take me out to eat. It just felt crazy, bro. It didn't feel right. It was like, what am I supposed to do? It's like I felt like I should be putting out or something. It's like it doesn't feel good for a man. Like when your woman is just buying her, and she did, man. She had money, whatever.
Want different things. When we say equality, we mean full autonomy over our own bodies. We mean equal pay for similar jobs. We mean not being discriminated against simply for our gender. We mean the ability to open a business in our own name.
Like if a man don't feel shameful in that, then there's something wrong with that man. He's words I can't say on this streaming platform.
I had that ability for quite a bit of time now.
We so choose to. Equality does not mean being treated the same.
When men finally give women equality back, suddenly it's not so empowering anymore. No special
She's
treatment.
like, oh, that's not the equality we're talking about. We're looking for specific instances.
No invisible safety nets. Just equal rules, equal accountability, equal consequences.
I mean, if you're a PIMP, me singing the lyrics, if you're one of those, then you getting money out of women is like, okay.
We're looking for specific instances.
No invisible safety nets. Just equal rules, equal accountability, equal consequences.
You do realize that chivalry and equality are two completely different things. Chivalry and patriarchy are two completely different things.
No, chivalry and patriarchy are almost hand in hand.
I heard somebody on here talking about how chivalry started in, like, I don't know, 1200s, 1300s, and it is how knights were looked at and expected to act. Like a knight, somebody who was going out and who was fighting off the bad guys, and how they were expected to uphold a higher value to themselves so that others looked up to them. Because they treated others with respect. Because they treated others in a way that they should be looked up to.
Sounds
They
lit.
say that, but we watch a lot of medieval movies and stuff, and knights were dicks to squires and everybody else.
And men are getting this backwards. They're saying, when you want chivalry, you're going to have to just get rid of that so you can be equal with us. And the amount of men who come out here and they're like, well,
That only means that they didn't accurately portray knights in movies. That's all. Just don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't go for your movies for knight accuracy. You gotta write your own movie where their knights are actually adequate or accurate.
we're going to treat you just like we treat any other man, which is horrible, apparently, because God forbid you be nice.
No, you just seem to think it's horrible because you've never been treated like that. Men think it's a normal way of treating others, with respect and cordialness.
Isn't kind to another man. And that's the thing. Men are admitting that they treat other men horribly.
No, we keep telling you we're gonna treat you just like men. You seem to think it's a horrible treatment. Men.
We gotta bully each other, because none of that soft, all that soft-ish makes soft men. Hey, you're a fat piece of this. You go outside and run around the block. And then when you get home, eat a salad. Drink some water.
I think it's quite fair with each other.
Treat other men in a way that is...
You're a brokey. Invest in some stocks. What's a stock that everybody uses? You know what I'm saying? Everybody got it, is wearing it, it's on everybody's foot, it's everybody's driving it. Buy one of them stocks that everybody got. Come on, run it up, get richer.
less than. They think that they treat women better than they treat men. And so their idea of equality is, oh, well, I'm not going to treat you better anymore. I'm going to treat you just the way like I treat my buddy down there.
That sounds like
You're lame. Get a skill. Do something. Get a hobby. You know what I'm saying? Build little model cars, toy trains, and have a train track that goes around in circles and it explodes because the bridge crashes or something. Be exciting. Get something about you.
Equality.
Read some books.
I used to treat you better. I treat you the same as I treat my buddies. Equality.
That shouldn't be the case. I mean, if you truly like a woman, if you want to be in a partnership
Oh
with
my
a woman,
God.
Only women could just be just a leaf on the breeze, just floating through life without a care in the world. Better get you some hobbies.
you're going to have to treat them with kindness and generosity.
Did you exercise today? Tell me about your gains.
My friends and the people, the men around me with those things too.
Integrity and being humble and having characteristics within yourself that hold value. So
Can't you just name yourself of what she wants from men?
I kind of tuned out this woman, just go on my own rant. That's why I ran. I'm not paying attention.
And this next comment says the same thing. There are a lot of comments do, which is, I'm going to treat you like I treat every other man. But why do you turn to that? Why do you look at equality as you should be a copycat of a man?
We didn't say we're gonna treat you like men. We're not saying you are men, you idiots.
Instead of recognizing that humans
That's how men become men. We had a copycat. You know what I'm saying? When the 007 was James Connery back in the day, it told you how to be a man. Yeah, I need one of them. Shaken, not stirred.
beings should not have a gender. You should be treating all human beings
That's exactly why we treat you like men. If there's no gender, we're gonna treat you like we treat everybody else that are not like you. Like a man.
with kindness, especially your own, right? Like, if you are a man and you don't treat other men with kindness, why? Why don't you do that? Why don't you treat other
Why are you so dumb? Do you think that men are just out there disrespecting each other left and right? If you really thought that, there'd be fucking chaos in the streets. Men would be shooting each other. There'd be fights everywhere. No, men are doing
Women
that because
be
yes, they're nice.
low
but
IQ
they're
content and
each
just be,
in a way,
kill my brain.
Is it because you
So it's
are
low
something
IQ.
out of a woman and not out of a man?
other. No, we know that you're a weaker vessel. That you need us, and that's why we treat you better.
And that is probably the basis of your own bias. And us women are just pointing it out.
Funny how equality was loud when it meant benefits, and quiet when it meant responsibility. Punchline: equality only slaps when it slaps back.
Feminism is not the issue, but what it's turned into is the original fight was for equality, votes, jobs, and just mutual respect.
Sure, makes sense.
Somewhere along the way, equality morphed into superiority.
Correct.
Now, women are told, you don't need a man, depending on him, it makes you weak. Be soft and nurturing, that's betrayal. Femininity was never weakness. So when women started trying to outman men, the polarity disappeared. No push, no pull, no leadership, no trust, just two people fighting for control, wondering why the attraction is dead. Men aren't disgusted by women. They're disgusted by the distortion, the constant anger, the victimhood, the competition. Masculine energy in women is repulsive to high
It really is. You know, especially women, they're like, bra, 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 or you just have freaking sailor potty mouths.
value masculine men. It just doesn't work. Real men don't want to battle their woman. They want to build with her. They want the woman who can lead her own ambitions and still soften his arms at night because strength and softness can still coexist. It should be able to. Masculine energy brings structure, protection, and direction. Feminine energy brings warmth, intuition, and life. You remove one, you get chaos. You fake one, and you get resentment. Feminism wasn't freedom. It was a tax scam. Shove women into offices, twice the work, twice the cash for Uncle Sam, pump up her paycheck, sell her cars, daycare, happy pills, and throw the kids in a brainwash center, aka schools, while
Hit the nail on the head right there.
mom and dad grind 60-hour weeks, too white to see the family's actually been robbed. The goal was never to dominate each other. It was to balance each other out, to make each other better. When masculine and feminine move in harmony, your love thrives, and legacies last lifetimes.
Men stopped overextending, and women called it cruelty. No free emotional labor, no free problem solving, no free protection on demand. Men clocked out of unpaid roles, and women called it cold. Turns out chivalry wasn't oppression; it was a bonus. Punchline: you don't miss the privilege until it's gone.
Men don't care about equality. They only like the idea of equality when it's benefiting them. Because if they actually care about
Oh, another Asian woman.
system, not just for women, but for men as well. If they actually care about
Face
women,
not
women,
memorable.
so hours we unpaid labor and
Non-memorable
and
face.
equality, no contraception,
Probably gonna forget her.
equally normalized and emphasized. Instead of letting women earn most of the medical and if they actually care.
We can't prevent you from carrying the baby. It's just how biology works.
Well, so there won't always be long queues outside women's toilets.
Oh, I could prevent her.
Women's toilets will use way more floor space to
I
achieve
could prevent her from carrying a baby, alright?
So to achieve everything efficiency-wise, or to
Take her
make it
to
fair,
a nice,
it needs to be efficient, and then we're
high,
giving them more room and space.
high
Because
count of
it's
flight
not
stairs.
fair because we're giving them more room and space. You get that, right?
system to punish domestic abusers and serial harassers. There will be 736 million women, which is almost 1 in 3, who have suffered physical or sexual violence in their lifetime. They actually care about equality. They will hold other men for accountability. They will call their guy friends sexist jokes instead of laughing with them. Superficial equality doesn't mean we're
It's because like you guys make sexist jokes and just laugh too. We can't make sexist and racist jokes every so often with our buddies. That's what our buddies are for, is to make racist, sexist, and dumb jokes.
no fairness. In a system that's already tilted in man's favor, 50-50 still benefits them.
Me and my ninjas is making the worst jokes. The worst unpolitically correct. Get you fired from your job jokes.
Equal treatment means equal indifference. No compliments at work, no favors, no...
Because we don't give a
just
F.
The same thing men have always lived with. And somehow that feels like hostility now.
Yep.
Much like respect feels rude when attention used to be free.
Why can't men just lead? Just lead. Who cares if she's responsible?
Okay, y'all stop being women we want to lead around. Like, y'all are just 304s. Y'all are for the streets. We ain't gonna lead a 304 for around. Blah.
Congratulations, you're a normal human being that's an adult that takes care of herself. And
It's because the men that you choose, you don't trust them to lead. Not only do you not trust them to lead, but you can't give up your sense of perfectionism. You can't give up your sense of control. You can't give up your ability to micromanage everything that he's doing, even when...
Like, these aren't leadable women because they're hard-headed. They don't want to lead. It's like, hey, baby, you should be moving like this. No, I'm not gonna move like that. You're so controlling.
He does lead. You nitpick everything that he does, because if he doesn't do it the exact way that you would do it, then it's a problem. So even when he does lead, he's getting criticized along the way. And he's criticized so heavily, by the way, that he ends up not doing it anymore, or he stops helping you, or he stops leading altogether. Most women are so hell-bent on this idea that they can do it themselves that even if a man goes to the grocery store or puts up a TV, she's still going to go behind him and check everything that he's doing.
So, if you're a young, fertile woman, be leadable.
Or she's going to call her dad, or
diabolical. Imagine checking your TV melting work.
phone another guy to help her because she doesn't even trust that man to lead. And you see it so much with single moms, because these single moms marry people, get divorced, have children with these men, and then they don't trust them to raise their children together or co-parent, and she micromanages him every single step of the way. But not only that is y'all stay successful, but what you do is you bring that boss-ass bitch mentality home, and no man wants a fucking masculine woman who's going to tell him what to do 24/7. It's like y'all get in this role that you're the boss queen because that's what you do all day at work, and then you want to put him in this role when you get home. So you give him absolutely no room to lead in the first place. When you do this, you emasculate him, you're disrespectful, you don't know how to communicate, because if you knew how to communicate, then you communicate that being a leader is more than just providing, or whatever your standards are for leading in the first place. Women have told men for the past decade that they can do it themselves, so why all of a sudden would a man turn around and lead? He's going to look at you and say, you got this, you're a boss-ass queen, you want equality, you can handle it, you don't need me. Well, don't get to pick and choose equality, or when you want to benefit from a man's leadership. You either have his leadership or you don't. A lot of women really need to look in the mirror and determine why is it that you are with people that you don't trust to lead in the first place. Okay, bye.
Men didn't become bitter, they became precise.
I mean, men were always kind of bitter. Women are always bitter. Everybody's somewhat bitter nowadays. Like, this whole, like, oh, men are bitter because, you know, they hit the red pill. No, men were already bitter. The red pill just explained why.
I was never bitter. I always got cheeks. I was never bitter.
They were bitter.
Effort is matched. Energy is mirrored. Interest is reciprocated or withdrawn. No chasing, no begging, no overinvesting. Women call it emotionally unavailable. Men call it math. Punchline: equal effort exposes unequal value.
Have you seen me? Look at this. I get cheeks. I'm never bitter.
Correct for the will. Men or women?
Women, of course.
Of course.
I'm over 6 feet tall. I won. Before I was even born.
So, who woke up on the moon first? Who's the richest person in the world? Who invented the light bulb?
No, fair enough, but women get better all of them.
Oh, shit.
We want equal or special.
We want equality with equal pay. I don't think it's
Again, every time when the argument comes to it, they'll use her.
I've seen her before. She's
It
gorgeous.
doesn't fall into it. Like, oh, is that all I'm worth? Is a vagina and giving birth? It's just so funny.
Light-skinned girl, you know what I'm saying? No makeup, bare face. Loved it.
I want equal pay because it's like, why am I going to college? I'm getting A's and B's and C.
Would you rather have
College,
$100,000 pay or clean sewers for $100,000 a year?
I would clean sewers if it's more money.
Okay. You think most women would choose to do that?
I don't know what was talking about me.
Okay, no, I get that, but I'm saying I interviewed hundreds of men and most women.
She said you could clean sewers. I did just like, just imagine her all funky and stuff. You gotta smell her. Smell her like, babe, go take another shower. Hey, I bought you some milk. We gonna shower you with some milk. No, that's only for pepper spray. I don't care what it's for. It's just good enough for pepper spray and skunks.
Actually, we're not choosing a dangerous dirty job. Is that possibly why you allow women to get paid less?
Well, if you're not willing to spend the work to get money, then that's your fault.
Why do we have the impression that's a man's job?
Because certain dudes are a man's job. Because it's like, why I keep the trash out there, the man in the house?
Right, so I'm
or
saying-
lift heavy things.
Well, right, but
But I feel like, I want equal pay. I want equality.
Is it fair to say you want equal privileges, you need equal responsibilities?
No, I want, why is responsibility for equality?
Because
I'm trying to be
Okay, so I didn't catch this the first time, but this is the second time. She would be down in sewers doing sewage, but she can't take the trash out. It's like, but you don't gotta like dive in the trash and be like covered in trash.
equal pay. Why do I go to extra? Why can't I have equal pay?
Don't you have to take the bad with the good?
You just entitled beasts of women.
No, you do not. We just have equality, period.
Equality also means equal dating outcomes. No automatic commitment. No prove yourself trials. No paying for auditions. Men stop competing for women who bring demands instead of peace. Punchline: when the perks disappear, so do the applicants.
This one's gonna piss some people off, but you know what?
And this is why you don't have to provide perks to these women. If you have a little bit of applicants, it's okay. They're probably quality applicants at that point.
It's the truth. So I'm gonna say it anyway. I really think it's time that we retire this whole idea that women just want equality, because it's not the truth.
It's not.
At the end of the day, we do want preferential treatment. That would be more accurate. Men could probably respect that more than
Yes.
what we say. Let me explain.
True. Because at least be the truth.
Without a shadow of a doubt, we we should believe the woman who says whatever she says, although we know, factually speaking, in many cases, these women are lying. They'll come up later and say that they lie after they've ruined men's lives, taken everything from their career, and sent them to prison. But where's the justice? Where are the lines, the droves of people, women who are saying persecute her because she lied and she hurt a man? They don't exist.
Nope.
You know, you say that you want equal rights to be in all of these spaces, but you don't. Is there a backup of a line in the sanitation department? Are there women trying to get into the dirty and hard, labor-intensive workforces that men are in? I've never seen it, never heard of it. It's not on the news. We're not fighting to get in those spaces. We want to be in a boardroom. We want to be in AC. We want to be in a nice suit. We want our hair done, our nails done, and to have a lot of respect because our title demands it. We want high pay. We don't care about being equal to men, not in all spaces.
You want all the privileges that men have earned through their careers and hard work, or nothing.
You know, it's the same thing in
Or just existing.
We want the law to favor women, to continue to favor women who have babies, give you insane child support, although it does not take in half of what most of you are trying to get, and you don't care what happens to the man. Can he live? You don't care. None of these areas, which were once areas that women did want equal rights, equal opportunities. It's not true today. It's 2024. Y'all are just running this in the ground and changing it into whatever suits your needs today. So let that go. And be honest. Tell guys, we want preferential treatment. Drizzle doesn't have to be a life sentence.
True.
It just has to be that we become honest.
True. The biggest shock. Men are happier, more peace, more focus, more money, less drama. When men stopped playing savior, life got quieter and better. Punchline: equality didn't hurt men. Freedom.
That was a good punchline.
Pay on a first date.
I think it should be men. I would say men for the first date.
A lot of you said.
Who should pay on the first date? 50-50. These women is trying to get you. We going on a coffee date. You know what I'm saying? We going to the Hector down the street who's selling oranges out the cart. Here's $1. Here, Hector, here's $1 We going on a $1 date and we gonna split this orange. get your vitamin C in you for the day.
You're feminists, right? You believe in equality. But it's interesting when it comes to paying for the first date. You want the guy to pay. How do you reconcile being in favor of equality but also holding men to their traditional gender roles?
It's just a finesse. It's like they just want to finesse you out of everything they can. A woman's job is to finesse as much out of you as they can and return no value back. It's like I see the game.
Yeah, I opened the door for men more than they opened the door for me.
Apparently, that's a problem. Otherwise, we wouldn't be.
The men trying to get the box, women trying to finesse everything you got. They're playing a poker game. They want all your chips and leaving you naked. And then they leave and they give you nothing. Like the least, giving you the least they can by taking much from you.
Right.
I knew that chivalry was dead, but I didn't know this.
Like what? Being treated as an equal instead of
You know, it's funny because like you say, like I open more doors than men open for me. Like, are you the one that's like rushing to the door every damn time and opening it? Because then why would I rush there to open it for you?
delicate, helpless woman that can't do anything for herself?
Like, I'm being kind to men, open the door for them, yeah. But it's just a little off-putting when it's 3 or 5 times open the door for men, and he just went right through.
Well, a lot of women do that to men. They go right through the door and
Go
don't
right
say
through?
thanks. But yet somehow women are offended when they're treated as...
That's what happens when you open the door for somebody. They use it. Not everybody's gonna say thank you, but you know what I'm saying? They're gonna walk through it. You're opening the door for it. Or next time, don't open the door. If you're doing it for if it has to, you have to say thank you. It's like, if you're doing it for that, then don't do it. If you want to do it, you're just doing it to be a nice person. I do it because I'm better than everybody else. I'm better than you. That's why I do it. Here, open the door.
in the same way.
Because I enjoy it when somebody opens the door for me. That's nice, thankful. Hey, here's the thing. Here's the thing that I like when it happens to me. It happens to you. This is my gift to you. That's all.
Me personally,
I'm not doing it for, hey, you gotta say thank you. Or I would just like, or I would stand in front of the door, and before I open the door, I'm like, hey, there's terms and conditions. If I open this door, you have to say thank you. And then if you don't, I'm gonna you in your face.
It's right on.
You're not a man. How would you know what a man feels like?
I had to add that in the face part because after 2 to 20 people reneging on the deal, had to put some consequences on it. But it's the Philly Phil Twitch Show, Philly Phil Twitch Show. I'm Philly Phil, and this is the Twitch Show.
I'm sure you know what a bitch feels like, though.
I know when some women want to try to insult men, they usually end up referring to them by a term that was normally used to try to insult women, insinuating that they're effeminate. Anyone else see the irony there?
do you have any respect for yourselves? Like, you guys, on average, guys, I'm really out here opening doors for men more than for me. We're not grown men, I'm a grown men, bearded men, okay? Me, the lady, opening door for you, 3 or 5 times is kind of weird.
Interesting. And
To
that
emphasize herself, I'm a little lady.
goes right along with a little trend that I've been noticing, that some women really despise gender roles, except when it comes to men. They think that men apparently should stay in certain gender roles, but that it doesn't apply to women. Except, of course, when it benefits them.
So yes, this is what equality looks like. No pedestal, no rescue missions, no special rules, just 2 adults standing on the same ground. And suddenly, one side is very uncomfortable. Final punchline, turns out equality was never the goal, control was.
That's the name of the game, right? Control. Women try to control men. The higher-ups try to control women because they can control men that way, and they also want to control men. Everybody's fighting for control. Don't let them control you. Please let us try to comment down below. I really appreciate that. Okay. Ciao.
Oh, the there was still time. Okay, still got 15 seconds. Catch you Thursday. Thursday, we got the notes. Drop a comment on the Twitch or TikTok video you want me to check out.